few years ago, our engineers and our marketing people got together and we figured we had been dominating the Le Mans series with our very famous Audi R8 FSI race car for so long, what to do for an encore. In Europe, almost 1 out of every 2 cars we sell is a TDI. And so it seemed the logical next step to merge these 2 strengths of our company, our proud racing heritage with our technological prowess and leadership in the area of diesel technology. And so we did a world first. We put a diesel engine into a race car. But motorsport is more than just performance. Motorsport is about durability. These endurance races are also about fuel consumption. And so we bring in all the strengths of diesel power versus gasoline power to play with our R10 TDI racer. And the reason we are here is that our race cars are the technological test bed for the development of the road cars of tomorrow. We have profound diesel competence, but we are refining it and improving it every step of the way. You can walk up to the car after it's raced, and I would recommend you wait until the exhaust system has cooled down. Wipe your finger through the exhaust pipe, it'll be clean. And that shows you that, again, with clean TDI Audi diesel technology, using 30% less fuel. If you use less, you burn less. If you burn less, less comes out of the exhaust. But we weren't satisfied just with putting less out of the exhaust, we even cleaned that up.
As a race car, for race cars, diesel technology is something very, very new, and actually just very few years ago when I was told that we're going to enter the 24 hours of Le Mans with the diesel car, it was a shock for me, because it was Audi. I immediately thought this is a great opportunity for Audi and for myself to be the first people to run and hopefully win such a classic and an important race like Le Mans 24 hours. And unfortunately, at our first attempt, we managed to bring the title home. And since then, the diesel technology has been, in a relatively short time, established as a very important technology in motor racing.
Where Audi separates themselves from everyone else is through this racing to prove to everybody diesel is the smart alternative in terms of diesel or hybrid, but Audi manufactures the best diesel, and we prove it each and every time we're on the racetrack.
Nobody could really believe that this was actually going to happen. It just seemed so exotic and so different that a lot of people didn't believe that it could be competitive. There had never been a diesel-powered sports car of its level before, and there was a lot of focus and a lot of energy and excitement about it in Ingolstadt. We could see right away that it had a lot of potential and that it was going to be an excellent car to develop and to go on and continue to be used in the American Le Mans Series.
Audi has, without question, always been a benchmark example of taking technology that's being developed on the racetrack and transferring it to their road cars. If you go back to the R8, and the first time anybody had ever heard of direct injection was on an Audi race car at Le Mans. I think it was only a matter of 18 months or 2 years before that technology was found in all Audi road cars. If you come forward to today, the R10 TDI diesel is truly the benchmark example of a manufacturer competing with relevant, practical technology that not only makes a brilliant race car, but that same core technology will transfer over to the road car. I believe that Audi is actually educating an entire population about what it will be like to drive a diesel vehicle. Enter the Audi R10 TDI. You've got a race car that is so quiet it's eerie. You have virtually no smoke, and when you talk about performance, the only word that comes to mind is staggering. So knowing that the same architecture that goes into that TDI race car is being applied to the road cars, I think everybody's just chomping at the bit to get this technology into the dealership so they can start driving it on the road. I know I am.